Kakadosh Boker Tov, we're just continuing with the halachot of Bedikat Hametz. We're talking about right now the entire concept of a shiur. So if you remember yesterday we spoke about that a person is not allowed to learn Torah until they actually do Bedikat Hametz. But what about learning in a shiur? So the Mishnah Berurah says, Halomdim shiur halacha v'etamidar shachar tefillah mutar, te'alo yeh muchach bevadai lavo leveto, because he says at the end of the day he has to go home. However, though, you should actually understand that there's going to be a huge machloket amongst the Achronim. Are you allowed to have a shiur kavua during the time of Bedikat Hametz or not? So here he actually brings down that it's a machloket between Rav Meir Mazuz and the Olet Zion and also the Pri Chadash and others as well, that they actually prohibit, because they say that right now it is the time to actually come and do Bedikat Hametz, so you should do it, and then only afterwards you could come and you could learn. However, though, Rav Vadia, he actually wanted to come and say that he wanted to say like the Mishnah Berurah, that as long as you have a shiur kavua, the fact that you're a big group and then afterwards you're going to go home, so therefore you will be able to come and remind each other about doing the Bedikat Hametz, and therefore he says that you're allowed to do your regular shiurim, and then you would be able to continue. Obviously, it's much better if you started before the time of Bedikat Hametz, because that way you're actually started in a heter time, and then you continue. Then even then, Rav Ben Sion is more lenient, because once you started beheter, so therefore you could continue going after that. Siv Bet, which is very, very important, actually brings down two different halachot. One is in Maran and one is in Ramah. Maran brings down that in one beracha, you're going to be Yotzei Chovah many different places. So for example, a person is obligated to check his house, and he's obligated to check his cars, and he's obligated to check his work, or whatever it is, whether it's going to be a boat, or any other plane, or anything that a person owns, a person is obligated to check. So in such a case, what happens right now if he cannot check everything? So therefore what he could do is he could be at home, he's going to make one beracha, all the people that are there, that are under him, will actually be there during the time of the beracha, and then what happens is they split up. So right now you're going to have one older child is going to go right now to, let's say, to his office or to his business, which could be even half an hour away or whatever it is, and he's going to do Bedikat Hametz over there. Another one will come and start checking the cars. Another one will check other things. With one beracha, you could be Motzei Chovah all the other different places. So that's going to be halacha number one. The last halacha, which is the Ramah, is basically the entire concept of putting different breads. Putting 10 pieces of bread, is al pia Kabbalah to have dafka specifically 10. You're going to have 10 pieces of bread that you're going to have over here. You're going to hide them. Make sure that whoever's hiding them, you write down exactly where you're hiding them, because it always happens that sometimes you forget one or you lose one, and then you have a problem. And always make sure that the breads are less than a kezait, every single one, and that you actually put it very, very well. We're going to say you're going to fold it very well with paper towel, because by doing so, what happens is that afterwards when you're going to burn them, you throw the paper towel with the bread inside. It's not going to make crumbs throughout the entire house, and also it's going to burn, because if you're going to put it with niyar kesef, with foil, what happens is you throw it in the fire and it doesn't actually burn. So therefore it's very, very important that we have these 10 pieces. Just one of the main reasons was that way it shouldn't be a bracha levatala, even though if you didn't find anything, it's not a bracha levatala. But then what you do is you put them around the house, you come and you look for them. However, though, be very, very careful that the Bedikat Hametz is not looking for the 10 pieces. Bedikat Hametz is actually checking the entire house. By the way, you find the 10 pieces, because I've seen a lot of people, they'll come, they'll do Bedikat Hametz, they found the 10 pieces, they skipped out an entire room, but it doesn't matter, I found the 10 pieces. The 10 pieces is not the main thing. The main thing is really Be'emet Bedikat Hametz, looking around the entire house. For in order that it shouldn't be a bracha levatala or a pi Kabbalah, there's other things as well. So then you come and you put these 10 pieces of bread in order to make sure that you're going to come and you're going to find something. But that's not the main thing that we're actually looking for.